familiar are you with the pelvic floor?
Not familiar at all.
Okay, cool. I'm going to talk you through it just
Okay.
so that moving forward we have like a base understanding of like kind of where we're going.
Okay.
So this is a pelvis. You have hip bones at the top, a lumbar spine here, so your low back, your sacrum. The pelvis also has your pubic symphysis in the front, and then your SI joints or your sacroiliac joints, that's what these are on the back, and then your tailbones down here. If you take this person with the pelvis and you tilt them on their spine or on their back, you have all of these pelvic floor muscles in red. That's what all this red stuff is. And the pelvic floor muscles, if you look really close, surround the urethra, the vagina, and the anal opening. These muscles need to be strong enough to keep pee and poop in. They need to be strong enough to allow for an orgasm, but they need to be flexible enough to allow pee and poop out and to allow for pain-free penetration. So what I would like to do today is assess your pelvic floor externally first, and you can feel these through the labia, you can feel this through the perineum, and then I would like to assess your deep muscles, ideally through an internal vaginal exam. They can also be assessed rectally to get an idea of what's going on with those deeper muscles. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the next thing that's important to know is that your pelvic floor does not work alone. It works along with your abdominal muscles, which live here and attach into these bones. So your pelvic floor and your core, if you have weakness in one, either the abdomen or the pelvic floor, you often have weakness or tightness in the other because they're teammates. So we're going to be spending a lot of time talking about your abdomen today, despite the fact that your pelvic floor feels like the primary issue. And we're also going to talk about how you breathe and how your breath plays into your pelvic floor and abdominal function too, just so that we can start with the foundations.